Hello, everyone. I am logging on for my December status briefing. This past month was a little bit slowed due to some end-of-year deadlines at my day job. Apologize for that. Also apologize for the update being a little bit late this month, largely due to the holidays. I have some details to report regarding the delivery of the product. So as I mentioned, I think in the last status, I actually have given out the first alpha release to my father for preliminary testing. And he made an observation, which I think was something that I did foresee as a little bit of a concern, but when he drew attention to it, it kind of solidified that concern in my head. Everything is fine, but let me talk to you about what he noticed. So when demoing the tooth generation in previous videos, I explained how it is all driven via parameterization. And sensible parameters generally work well, but they can sometimes lead to self-intersections in the teeth. This can generally be resolved by adjusting the parameters until the self-intersections disappear. But as my father wrote in his one email to me, he said, "I am still trying to get a handle on tooth modifications. Your idea of highlighting intersections collisions is a good one because finding small problems is a bit tedious. Can you add optional self-correction features for these points?" So I did to some degree foresee this, but I didn't exactly foresee how tricky it could at times be. I guess I thought it would be easier to just adjust the parameterizations to handle all possible collisions. But some of them are really sneaky. So here, for instance, I have a square tooth drawn, tooth parameterization of these two pitch curves. But if I zoom in to this tooth here, which this zoom level looks fine, if I actually peek closer to it, you can see that self-intersection. It's small, but it's there. And if you were to 3D print it, you would see likely a jamming occur at this point of contact. So even though the more obvious ones are easy to catch, some of them can be very small and slight. And, you have to kind of painstakingly spend time, rotating through and looking very carefully. And you have to check the entire perimeter of the gears. And that's very, very tedious and not an enjoyable experience by any means. So with that in mind, I know I had said last month that all the essential features were in place and that I was moving towards deployment. But after this observation, it seems to me that if I were to give out the software without some sort of feature to handle the self-intersection issue, I think it would be a very frustrating experience. And I don't want it to be a frustrating experience. I want it to be a very positive experience, even if it's just beta. So I am going to take the time to implement a capability to address this issue in a way that hopefully isn't tedious or painstaking to the user, but something that's quick and easy to use to have confidence that you don't have self-intersections in the gears that you generate. So that's what I'm going to be doing over the next few weeks. I hopefully will have it demoable by the next status, and maybe some additional progress beyond that. Maybe I will actually have the deployment partly underway, but we'll see what happens. All right, that's about it. Let me know if you have questions or comments, and I will post the status again next month, hopefully a demo. All right, thank you.